Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thanks again for joining me here. Hope you're having a fantastic day. We're taking a quick look here at Near Protocol. I do want to say thank you so much for hitting that like button down below. A lot of folks have been actually more actively doing that and helping the channel grow a little bit faster. So deeply appreciate that. And obviously, if you find benefit, comment as well. Let me know what your position is here for Near. Our position is looking quite well. This is this is a gala trade we took earlier today, 4 hours, 28%. But yeah, 3 days ago we took 60% from Near, or took the trade 3 days ago and took profit just yesterday. So again, awesome stuff there. I'll explain kind of why we took the trade, but simply put, if you watch my videos, you'll probably know because I explain when good entries are present and when bad entries are not. Okay, so what we want to do here is take a quick look at the back end first, kind of see what's going on here, and then we can jump into the front end data there. Okay, so just to quickly note, in the last 12 hours, we got a lot of shorts here. Look at that. The most recent high there at $1.90. We got a lot of shorts leveraged just above that level. They're about to get wiped. So try not to be a late long right now, because there's a good chance that'll get washed out and potentially reject. I'll explain what I mean by that here in a minute, but it's not looking great for the shorts. Okay, so be very careful shorting at this point this coin. That's why we took a long, and I've been explaining for a while now that shorting this coin is not really all that advantageous. Quickly to note too, if you're new to the channel, we are partnered with Bitunix, phenomenal exchange, no KYC, no VPN required, $5,500 and newbie benefit rewards. I deposited, I forget how much it was, like somewhere in like the 10 to 20,000, and I got a healthy bonus. Okay, so really simple, just to send some funds over, have some fun with that extra exchange, and coincidentally, you're probably gonna love it. So I love it, and my community members do too. So I'm super happy that that's working out well for you guys. Thanks for the wonderful feedback. So on the daily here, let's just quickly note, keep this simple. Elliott Wave does specify that we could see a pullback to the $1.68 range, roughly. I'm not subscribing to that just yet, but you always want to be mindful of potential pullbacks. And what we want to look at on the daily is just that we are coming up closer to 70. We're just past 70 at this moment, and money flow index is increasing. Extremely good sign. We also saw this MACD FU, that's what I like to call it, when the MACD is supposed to diverge but doesn't, and it just says FU to all the all the shorts and keeps going higher. That's essentially what happened. Okay, so the daily time frame is phenomenal. We have no reason to concern ourselves here. Our ascending trend is working concurrent with the 20-day SMA at a lot of volume at 145. Okay, so 145 to 155 is a decent solid support range there. So until we break below that level, we have no reason or no business shorting. Take a look at the 4-hour time frame here just to make this quick and concise. We're above all moving averages. Fantastic. TD sequential is not overextended at all, even though we hit this overextended state here recently. We came down to bounce off this most recent low, which is essentially that 0.5 fib level. So again, mark your charts there for 171. That's a really solid support, secondary to the one I've already identified. If we take a look at the RSI, you can see we bounced off 50 on the RSI. We've technically been over 50 for quite some time. In fact, when we took our long position is when the price action crossed over this resistance level at 0.618, that $1.63 mark that I identified previously. And we also had a convergence on the MACD shortly after that. Truth is, though, the best time to buy in a lot of cases is if the RSI can maintain itself closer to 50 and the money flow index comes low to like that 30 range. We see a lot of coins bouncing and doing really well today. In fact, our gala trade had a very similar behavior. Watch my video from earlier today if you're curious how we took that trade and got that 30% in 4 hours. Again, those are only 5x leverage trades too. We're not going crazy. We're making sure that we're sustainable in this market because there's a lot of fluctuation. If you're using high leverage and you're newer to trading, you're doing it wrong. Again, it's all about risk tolerance and risk management. That's something you can control, but it takes a while to develop that, and I just don't recommend high leverage early on. Let's go ahead and verify one last thing here. Likely going to be above the cloud, but just see how much longer this window is going to be open. We are over the cloud, of course. But you got to keep in mind the lagging span is soon to intersect with the price action here. So unless the price continues up quickly, we have that window of opportunity is going to be closing. Okay. Simply put, it doesn't mean it's a bad thing. Doesn't mean you shouldn't consider a long or a short. It just tells us that at this point, if you have a long position open, you probably should consider taking profits because the momentum is effectively dissipating. Right. We should have created a higher high above 195 by now in order for it to actually happen. Okay. So my sentiment here is that everything's truly bullish in the overall sense of things. It makes a lot more sense for us to come up here to sweep this upper level of liquidity and to establish a higher low. So I think we're probably due for a continuation here. In fact, if we look at this trend line here, we're looking pretty solid. I don't see any reason why this coin would pull back. Obviously, if it doesn't pass this level of 195 in the near future, in the next 24 hours, it might be due for a correction, but we're still honoring both these long-term and short-term ascending trends. The 4-hour time frame looks truly bullish. We do just got to recognize here that if the price does pull back and if this is the top, which seems fairly likely, but we're still determining that, we could see a retracement to 169 or 163. That'd be more of a worst case. So to me, that'd be a consideration to consider along there. But just know if this is a complete pattern here, we would be establishing a lower high and a lower low after that. Okay? So the truth is this coin is due for a correction in the relative near future. I just don't think it's going to happen right now. We have a lot of momentum. We're doing very well, and I think we're in a pretty good position. So that's what we got here for you. Comment below. Let me know if you found benefit here, of course. More importantly, what kind of position do you have here with Near Protocol? Are you long or are you short? Are you just staying on the sidelines? We have 2 more targets to go. I'm confident we'll probably hit one of those 2 targets. And obviously, we'll wait to take a short because I don't think the top is in just yet. All right, folks. Thanks again for watching. Hope you have a good rest of your day. We'll see you in the next one. Take care.